Throughout the years, Johnny Depp's kids have always been at the top of his mind. Whether he was busy acting as the swashbuckling Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean or caught up in the headlines following his divorce from Aquaman star Amber Heard, the Golden Globe-winning actor who is also known for his roles in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, Edward Scissorhands, and the 2005 remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, shares two children with his ex-girlfriend Vanessa Paradis, whom he dated from 1998 to 2012. The eldest, Lily Rose, is 22 now, and his only son, Jack, is 20. Unlike his sister, Jack likes to keep a low profile and was the one affected by most of the defamation trial, pitting his dad and stepmother. So how did the case affect young Depp? And did he cope with the pressure? Let's find out. Depp has spoken fondly about his kids many times in the past. In a 2013 interview with Rolling Stone, the actor revealed, "With my kids, they're told 75 times a day that they're loved. One thing I know is they feel loved and secure and happy and needed and necessary and a part of something." And this is probably the reason why both of his children were badly affected by the negative publicity Amber painted on their dad. 20-year-old Jack Depp was worse affected and reported cases of bullying from his peers who thought his dad was evil after being labeled a wife-beater. In fact, some even trolled him, insinuating that it was his dad's terrible behavior that led to the separation from Jack's mom, French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis. But with the win now imminent, Jack will be more than thrilled to show the whole world how sweet and caring his superstar dad really is. Depp has also expressed his desire to make his kids proud. "I'm just an actor, and if I can leave something behind that my kids will be proud of, then that's what I want," he told the Daily Telegraph newspaper in 2009, adding that at the time, "I didn't want my kids to be embarrassed by anything I've done." But over a decade later, the actor inevitably found himself in this exact situation when actress Amber Heard accused him of physical and verbal abuse during their marriage. During the just concluded defamation trial, Depp expressed a desire to clear his name, not only for himself, but for his two children. "It was a complete shock," Depp said during his testimony, reflecting on Amber's allegations. "It just didn't need to go in that direction, as nothing of the kind had ever happened. In the relationship, there were arguments and things of that nature, but never did I myself reach the point of striking Ms. Heard in any way, nor have I ever struck any woman in my life." The news of her accusations had sort of permeated the industry and then made its way through the media, and social media became quite a global, let's say, fact, if you will. Depp added during his testimony, "Since I knew that there was no truth to it whatsoever, I felt it my responsibility to stand up, not only for myself in that instance, but stand up for my children," the actor continued. "I just kept multiplying. I just kept getting bigger and bigger, insisting I want to clear my children of this horrid thing they were having to read about their father, which was untrue." Depp was desperate to win for his children, especially for Jack, and his wishes are likely to be granted. Ever since their father's case started making headlines, many have wondered what Johnny Depp's kids make of his ex-wife's allegations against him. Here is everything we know about Johnny Depp's kids, including where they stand with their father now. Depp's daughter, Lily Rose Depp, is his eldest child with ex-Vanessa Paradis. Lily Rose was born on May 27, 1999, in her mother's home country of France. Like her dad, Lily Rose has a knack for the spotlight. She began pursuing acting from an early age, starring in the 2014 comedy horror movie Tusk alongside her father. In the years since, Lily Rose has starred in a number of films, including the period dramas like 2016's The Dancer, in which she played Isadora Duncan, and 2019's The King, where she starred opposite her then-boyfriend Timothée Chalamet. Aside from her acting credits on screen, the up-and-coming star has also made a name for herself as a model, working with brands like Chanel throughout the years. While Lily Rose has never commented directly on her father's trial, the young star did hint at what she made of the allegations during an interview in 2021. "You can't be perfect all the time. Nobody's perfect, period," she said. "I think that's just the fact of life. But I think a big part of keeping a good head on your shoulders is just having a lot of self-awareness and never feeling like you take yourself too seriously to put your actions back into question." The model went on to neither confirm nor deny if she had plans to work with her father in the future. Never say never, she offered at that time. Depp, for his part, has always expressed a special fondness for his firstborn. Lily's really together. She's a sharp kid and one of the smartest human beings I have ever met, he said in 2015. Whatever she is doing, if she needs any advice, I'm there for her. Kids are going to make their own decisions, but I guess that the only thing you can do as a parent is to offer support. And I do. And then there he is, our boy Jack. Jack Depp is Johnny Depp's youngest child and only son with Vanessa Paradis. Jack, who was born John Christopher Depp II on April 9, 2002, isn't nearly as much in the spotlight as his older sister Lily Rose. On the rare occasions when he's been spotted out, there's no mistaking that Jack is his father's son, as he bears a striking resemblance to his superstar dad. While Jack isn't following in his father's footsteps as an actor, he has special talents of his own. My boy Jack has always been a very talented draftsman, Johnny told the Philippine Daily Inquirer in 2014. He draws really super well. He also plays music very well. He's got a good feel for that. Aside from school plays and things, he hasn't shown any desire to become an actor. Phew. 4 years later, the Rum Diary actor expressed sympathy for his son for having to deal with public scrutiny after allegations of domestic abuse were first levied against Depp by Amber Heard. I'm sure it wasn't easy for my 14-year-old boy to go to school. You know what I mean? The Pirates of the Caribbean alum told GQ in 2018. With people going, hey, look at this magazine, man. What, your dad beats up chicks or something? Why did he have to go through that? Why did my daughter have to go through that? Depp questioned at the time. But now both can rest easy knowing Amber was out to spoil the good name of the Depp family. In particular, Jack will be thrilled being the one in the family who hates the limelight. And as the daughter of a famous star, or rather two famous stars, Lily Rose has always been relatively tight-lipped when it comes to speaking about their father. And the same could be said of her response to his ex-wife Amber Heard's allegations. But while Lily Rose has never issued a direct statement about her former stepmother's claims, she's made it clear that she's on her dad's side. In a since-deleted Instagram post from 2016, Lily Rose defended her father's character after news broke of Amber's initial allegations. My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know. He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and I, and everyone who knows him would say the same, she wrote alongside a photo of herself and her father, which was taken years earlier. At the time, Lily Rose's mom, Vanessa, also supported the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory star. In all the years I've known Johnny, he's never been physically abusive with me, and this looks nothing like the man that I lived with for 14 wonderful years, she wrote in a court letter defending Depp's character. Considering that Depp and Amber were together for several years, it's only natural that his kids formed a relationship with his then-wife. But what was the nature of Amber's relationship with his daughter, Lily Rose, and son Jack? According to Depp, things between Lily Rose and Amber were tense for a number of reasons. My daughter Lily Rose did not come to the wedding, the Pirates of the Caribbean actor said during an April 2022 court testimony. She and Ms. Heard were not on particularly great terms for several reasons. While the actor did not divulge what those reasons were, Lily Rose's absence from his nuptials paints a pretty clear picture of where she stood with the actress. On the other hand, Amber has insisted that she and Lily Rose had a tight bond. In an interview with Marie Claire in 2015, Amber gushed about being a stepmother to Lily Rose and her brother Jack, calling the experience an honor and the greatest, most surprising gift I've ever received in my life. She added at that time, I feel new flavors that I didn't know existed. New colors that I didn't know existed have been added to my life. I'm so happy. For Depp, it appears his children continue to remain a top priority. At the start of his defamation trial in April 2022, the actor expressed that he felt the need to clear the record for the sake of his daughter Lily Rose and son Jack. And now that he has done it, his dignity is restored, and not only for himself, but also for his kids. On a scale of 1 to 10, how innocent do you think Depp is? Let us know in the comments below. In our upcoming videos, we'll be bringing you more updates on the Amber and Depp defamation case, so be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't get to miss any of them.